Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another one.
We back.
Yeah, another banger than yeah, we back, bro. It's good old July. July
Yes,
4th weekend.
yes, sir. Man, gonna get some firecrackers
You said you
going.
look, you saluting you celebrating this oppressor weekend? No,
There you go. You'll
no,
get her kicked out there on the
no,
suppressor network.
no, you doing anything for 4th of July?
Nope, the kids are gone for another 2 to 3 weeks,
Oh
man. Just
yeah,
me and
yeah,
the
yeah.
wife. We ain't doing nothing. We don't want to come to nobody barbecue or cookout. We straight. We chilling. We're gonna do our
Hey,
own barbecue, our own cookout.
look, I about to say I ain't doing a dang thing. I know we're gonna be out this weekend, but 4th of July, I ain't decided if I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like on my street, like everybody does it. Like
For
across the
real.
street, it's like a fireworks show. Up and down the street, it's a fireworks show. So at this point, like last year, I lit fireworks and it was cool. Like my kids was like, "Oh," but like literally every house has a fireworks show, and it's just like I could say it at $200 and just watch the people next
Well,
to me.
go down the street, bro. Just walk
You
outside.
know,
We sit on the back porch. We get some lawn chairs and just do that.
just chill. So I don't know yet, man. The kids ain't asked, so they'll say something. I'm sure
You
in a
know,
day or two. We go past the fireworks stand. They're gonna be like, "Can we get some?" So we'll
that's
see.
what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, we gotta do it for the kids, man.
Trying to tell you, man. Got to do it for the kiddies. But look, man, we here. Another sports weekend, man. We waiting for our guest. So this week we gonna have. We're supposed to have Jacob the Great on here. We'll see if Jacob
Cowboy
wakes up.
Nation.
Cowboys Nation, Clemson, faithful. We'll see if he decides to get on here or not. We've been talking trash, so he might be ducking the smoke.
Hey, man, a lot of time, man, these guys can't handle the pressure, man. They'll
Hey,
come
boy.
on and they want to jump in the chat and talk junk to us. And
Yeah.
I just see now, man. I guess we're doing what we're supposed to do because a lot of guys are trying our football knowledge. And, you know, there it is. Look at that already popping out
ACC.
from the jump
We
from the
talking football and
ACC.
somebody say ACC.
So,
We ain't talking basketball.
hey, so quick question though. This recruiting thing heating up, man. I see a
Yeah,
lot of
it
kids
is.
that want to recruit. A lot of kids want to commit before their football season starts. So, man, we can start talking about the recruits, man. Let's get into this recruiting a little bit.
Yeah, so a thing as far as some states, I think California, Louisiana, I'm not sure if Florida has it yet, but they can start getting paid their NIL their senior year in high school. So you see a lot of kids in those states committing early. So
Mm.
now they can start, you know what I'm saying, getting paid off their likenesses now, which, I'm not totally against. It's it's like twofold. Like I think it's kind of stupid for a college to be paying NIL to a high school kid because the NIL doesn't tie a kid to a school.
Nah, I
So
don't.
it's like you're gambling and nothing like right now is nice. There's going to be a time where a kid takes money from a school like Florida State or you see what I'm saying? Like they're going to take money from a school and then decide not to go there. And then you're going to you can't go after the kid because it's not tied to the school. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how it shakes out. But I'm not against paying these kids. It's just uh, kind of iffy, kind of iffy.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. I think Rashada getting $9 million is crazy. I'm sorry. There's no other way to put
He
it. There's no other way for me to say it, bro.
so
$9 million, and this kid has not thrown a pass. Come on, bro.
he now he now I had to debunk stories. He didn't get 9 million. Miami didn't pay him
Okay.
9 million. And Florida didn't offer him 11. So those numbers are just like rumors. Now he did get some M's. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't that. It's probably like more like 4, 5, something like that. Uh, but yeah, paying him that much and getting some upfront money because a lot of stuff was upfront. Um, it's just it's not a good deal. So like I'm kind of glad Florida kind of bowed out because
No, you ain't. You
no
know
no
you
I'm
need.
saying
Y'all
no
want talent. At
I
this
wanted
point,
no
it's an
I wanted
arms
him
race for talent. Y'all know
no
that.
I wanted no don't get me wrong I wanted Rashada but I he ain't the guy to do that for. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was like Devin Moore,
Now
then maybe.
let's keep things in perspective. Like I had to tell Miami fans who was just bragging and boasting. You know, they've been super happy. He's not Arch. Y'all didn't even have a chance at Arch, which is the quarterback. So I
Right,
mean,
like, and he was the fifth ranked or seventh ranked, depending how you look at it, and he's demanding that. So it's like you get into it's like spending your money right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you go to an
yeah,
auction and you see a car there, you're just not gonna overpay just because it's there. You're gonna if you want to spend, it's gonna be something that you really want. And I think the Rashada thing, we wanted him, but we weren't gonna pay all that. Like when it went back and forth, it was just like, all right, nah, y'all tripping. Like y'all tripping. So I mean, when you get a guy like a Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence come out, like the kid next year, DJ Lagway, you gonna see that.
yeah,
It's like
I
that. So
think yeah, he gonna get paid.
you're
Yeah,
gonna see the Georgia, or you're gonna see everybody come after this kid, like literally everybody. So his number probably will be like nine. It probably will be like 9 million. But I mean, it's a new day. I mean, like NIL, like the good thing about the NIL, like that benefits Miami per se, is that I believe they're a private school or they're private, so they don't
private
have
entity.
yeah, so
Yeah,
they don't have to follow the governance of the public schools.
I got you.
So like a lot of people complain about them cheating. Well, they're not cheating. They just don't have to follow certain rules that the other schools have to. And I mean that's a benefit for them. Like shout out to shout out to them that they doing what they're supposed to do with what they got. So I can't hate on them being good at recruiting because Mario
We'll
is
see.
good.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
but
It's still
it's
early, you know.
yeah, it's one of them things, man. It's July, like, and I told some people we're gonna see this year. We're gonna see if it's gonna be the old mantra or the new one. Like, if it's gonna be a recruiting commitment June, July. Are they gonna stick in November, December? Or are they gonna flip? Or is the NIL really going to solidify recruiting in June and July to where you get these guys in and they stick all the way
Yeah.
through the season? And
Yep.
nobody really knows yet. So it'll be interesting. But yeah,
And there's
Miami's
no rules to it. They can get that NIL deal now, start getting money and flip to
yeah.
Georgia.
So Miami's recruiting their tail off. Like, but it's one of those things like when you knew Mario's going to come in and um, recruit well. That's what he does. It's just the on the field football part
We
that
gotta see it. They gotta match. Them
it
kids
got
ain't finna go and they show you ain't using that position how it's supposed to be used. So
right. Like I use Texas for example. I think that last year they were like ranked seventh. The year before that they were ranked like fourth as far as recruiting. And it ain't work and it ain't benefited them yet. Them boys went 5-6 and 6 wins. Like, so
man,
it's not an exact science. It's just consistently being like when you look at Georgia's talent. One, Georgia always recruited defense very well, even before Kirby got there. But then you add his flair to recruiting, and they had like several top five classes. Like it wasn't like one or two and then fall off, one and fall off. It was like number one, number three, number two, number one, number four. Like you know
but
what I'm
it
saying?
take that though. You have to build it, bro.
Right.
You have to. It take you a good solid top four recruit. Like you got to recruit for every quarter of your game. Like you got to recruit to some closers. You got to recruit to some guys to kick the game off with high energy. Like you have to. Recruiting is different when you're on the Alabama, Georgia, Clemson type level. Whereas y'all are trying to rebuild the program. And like you said, Kirby didn't come in to ever have. I don't feel like he had to start from the bottom as if Napier's kind of rebuilt it. Because Dan
Exactly.
Mullen didn't really care about recruiting like that. Or whereas Crystal Ball got to rebuild it from the bottom. Kirby didn't really have to do that. Mark Rick was, he was above average coach, but he just couldn't get over the hump. He still had the kids.
Yeah, and one of the things that I be trying to tell Florida fans and even Miami fans, like comparing Billy and Mario this year, it really doesn't make sense to. Like I understand,
Yeah,
like
explain
the
that.
it's just like you have one coach and Billy Napier who has all of the everything you want to build a program, right? We know Florida has to get built. We got to get out of the what people assumed about us from the Mullen days. You kind of got to get past that, and you can't do that just when in a 2 or 3 months of recruiting. Like that takes like a season of football. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a slow burn, and people, the experts, allude to it being like how it was at Bama when Saban got there. like he recruited well after his first year, but he had to build that. You know what I'm saying? That thing like it took him like a year for him to really get like, oh, okay, this team for real. And plus, he came from LSU where he won a natty. You know what I'm saying? Like Cristobal's coming from Oregon where he won
Yeah,
Pac-12, where
y'all
they were
should have
top
paid Dan
three.
Lanning. Y'all should have
Yeah,
paid Dan Lanning.
no. Now the thing with Billy, because we need somebody that's proven that they can build a program and all that stuff. So you
What he
really
did
start
that
at U of L.
man, stop. We talking
No, he
about high
did.
school program. That's a
Nah,
high school
man.
program.
Them, hey,
Compared to where he trying to go, that's a high school
that's not.
program.
It's definitely a high school program when he started, but how he walked when he walked away and left it how it is, they ranked higher than Florida and Miami and Florida State was last year, and recruiting was very, 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 very good for where they were. So just like it's that concept that comes up. It's just like if you can drive, it's just like driving say you're racing with a Honda, right? You're racing against all Hondas and you killing everybody. Like it's like not even close. The concept is all right, when you go and you step into this Lamborghini race, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody really knows who you are, so you kind of got to build that rep, but you always still know how to drive. So
Yeah.
it's just going to take a little bit more time than a year or two. Um, than not even a two. Like it takes like a season. Like when Neighbor gets like a season under his belt, I think you'll see the be able to walk in a room and say, "Hey, commit now," or don't walk. You know what I'm saying? So I give it a year, but I still think we're gonna have a good class. I think it'll be a probably around like 15, 17.
You said you gonna finish about 15 and 17. What Miami ranked right now? The boy, look, they said they were
They're
looking
they're
down.
they're in the teens. I think they'll finish. I think
They
they'll
might
finish.
get top 10.
Yeah, they may finish top 10, like 9 or 10. I don't think they're gonna beat Bama. I don't think they're gonna beat Texas. I don't think they're gonna beat Georgia. They're not gonna beat Notre Dame,
A
Clemson.
and
Like
M.
it's
I think A&M got a good class too next year, right?
A&M. They
Oh
class.
no,
They
Ohio
like
State. Ohio State has the
Ohio
class.
State.
Not
Yeah, so it's
not
like
yeah.
teams like
Ohio
that
State.
that's gonna be up there, to where they're not gonna pass, but they'll have a good class. Like
There's
Miami.
one kid that I am interested to see where he goes. I don't know if you've been following him. Chris Henry Jr.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a cool
I am
story, man.
interested,
He
man, to
looked
see
just
where
like
he
his
goes.
daddy. That is
Man,
crazy.
look just like his dad. Like I know. I get that too when I take my son, man. We be going places, but nah, he looked like his dad. And bro, hands and huge, like bro. I'm interested to see where he going. They say he
Yeah,
going to Miami, so
yeah,
that's
I
what I
could
heard.
believe it. Yeah, I could believe he's going to
What his
Miami.
dad? What his dad at Ohio State?
I don't know where Christopher went, but I know he
Me
with
either.
Pac-Man. I know Pac-Man in Miami. So
Yeah, makes
it's
sense.
like one of the things like I wouldn't expect a kid of his of who he is to not go to Miami. I'm definitely gonna be cheering for. I mean, it's a good story, man. It's just like one of those good feel good stories.
Get him on the Bengals, man. Get him on the Bengals, man.
Man, could you imagine?
Get
That
him
would
on
be
the
dope
Bengals.
for
You
him.
gotta
I
whatever
mean,
you the Bengals organization, you gotta do what you gotta do to get him on the
I
Bengals.
mean, I haven't seen him play. Like I haven't really been following him, but
Me
I'm sure he's pretty good. Like I'm
I
sure.
mean, he's getting all the looks. He's just a freshman, I think. He's not even a sophomore. He's not even eligible yet, but he's
He's
still young.
huge. He's huge, yo.
So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
So
bro.
yeah, that'll be a great story. But
It is. It is
yeah,
gonna be a great.
shout out to Miami recruiting. They got to put them on the field.
They
And
kicking y'all ass right now. Now I can't lie.
yeah, I
They
mean,
kicking
but
y'all ass.
I expect like on the when we were supposed to get the names that we were supposed to get, I still had us at like 10 to 12. I was like, oh, we're gonna be like 10, 12. Like we're not gonna be a top 10
Y'all about to
recruiting class.
finish in the 20s.
No, I don't think we're gonna finish in the 20 just because a lot of our guys haven't committed yet. Like it's like a lot of late July.
They ain't yours
So,
though.
huh?
They not yours. They
I
can
mean,
go
some
left
of
or right.
so I mean, yeah, at this point they could go left or right, but a lot of the names that I expect to be Florida, um, are like they're later in the year.
All
Like
right,
it's
we gonna
definitely
see.
like looking like I look at like December, like the June, July recruitments are cool and fun and exciting and shit because nothing else going on. But November, December is when recruiting like can you hold on? Because now we know who's there, you know who hurt, you know who's potentially leaving, you know who's coaching good. So now Saban call. He may not call you in July, or he might be like, "Hey, how you doing?" But when he call you in November, he's like, "Look, I want you to be boom." You see, with this, like the sales is different. Like I think that's what Billy did last year when he flipped. He almost flipped Harold Perkins. He flipped Devin Moore. He flipped Kamari Wilson. Like it happens, man. Like, but it's going to see if the NIL stops the late flips. So it'll be fun to watch. But I think we'll end up in the teens, like in the mid teens. That would be solid first year. Next year, his ass would be top 7.
Top 7. Man,
Yeah,
you ain't gonna go from
yeah, you
20 to
can.
7.
Yeah, you
You
can look
got
at.
you don't have Texas A&M money.
But that's the thing. I think what Florida boosters have to see is that all right, we do have to play this NIL game. That's it.
Y'all ain't gonna get Emmitt Smith to come out here checkbook.
No, they don't have to. Like so the stuff that I be seeing and the little inside stuff, the money is there. Like they got the money. It's just the old Gator. We're great. We're top 5 public education. That we win championships in golf and tennis and like all that
That
is
ain't gonna
cool,
work.
but that ain't what's gonna work today. And it's just they have to get past that point of using everything else to sell football instead of just using the checkbook and football to sell football. Because that's what it comes down to. At the end of the day, you can say, oh yeah, we're top 5. Another school can be like, okay, yeah, we're number 8. We got the same. Everybody has the same like benefits. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, like everybody's facilities, $100 million. Everybody got cool uniforms. Everybody got alumni that come to the game. Like you know what I'm saying? So you got to have something to separate yourself. So if you have the logo and the look and the respect, you got to have also the money to pull in the guys you want. Like you ain't gonna pull up everybody. You're not gonna spend for everybody.
That
But
national having that national title sitting there in them official visit pictures, that kind of helped too.
yeah, Tebow don't be there as much as you think. If he there, he's probably recording something like that. Tebow, and plus
Cause
these
Tebow ain't
kids,
convincing nobody to go nowhere.
right?
Ain't nobody
Like,
listening to Tebow to go nowhere. Ain't nobody. Who would Tebow go? What
right,
quarterback gonna listen to Tebow and say, "Oh yeah, man, I want to go there and be just like you"?
no, you
They
gotta
already got the Tebow, the black one. He down there right now.
like the thing with old
He just
players going to
sorry.
school. They pop up. They'll pop up at a school. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the kids like it's like a ooh cool moment. But at the end of the day, these kids aren't playing with Tim Tebow. They playing for what I'm saying. Like it's the same thing when Miami, like, yeah, it's cool. Ray Lewis is at a legend camp, but you're not playing with Ray Lewis. That coaching staff ain't had nothing to do with Ray Lewis. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like these these kids, like it's cool to see, but at the same
Uh,
time, like you paying for who's coaching at your school. So like that's the thing with the face card. Like Mario has a face card with these kids. You like at Oregon, I had Thibodeau, I had Soul. You know what I'm saying? I had these guys here. This is what I did. Billy, he's going to be able to like have like okay, he got a couple guys to the league, but
yeah.
his face is different when you playing on Friday night or Saturday at noon versus Oregon playing at 8 p.m. at night against Utah. Like it's different. So it's just a different beast of a battle right now.
Hey man, speaking of Utah, y'all better be careful,
Oh man, we're going. Hey, look, the football field
bro.
part. Look,
Y'all better
the
be
football
careful,
field
bro.
part. Hey, let me tell.
Okay,
Look,
Utah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you about this Utah, Florida, and we're gonna take a quick 30-second commercial break. You know what I'm saying? With Be So Radio, but we're gonna talk Utah and we're gonna talk alignments when we get back. Yes, sir. Shout out to our affiliates and our sponsors and everything like that. Make sure y'all check out their businesses. Support. You know what I'm saying? You go. But yeah, man, Utah versus Florida. Look, the Urban Meyer Bowl, right? Pretty much.
Oh man, that is true. I forgot about that. He
Like
was
it's
at Utah.
Utah
Well, it
will
wouldn't be
give
an
us,
upset, Kelvin, because Utah is ranked higher. If Florida wins, technically
but
it would be an
Florida is
upset.
picked to
But you know
win.
the mantra.
But Florida
Who
is picked to
what?
win.
Who Vegas got right now? That's what I
They have
care about.
Florida.
See, I look at Vegas odds.
I think they have Florida winning.
Let me see what the betting odds is. Now you got me interested because now
But
I need to know the betting odds for
yeah, I
Florida.
think when it comes down to the football part, Florida gonna be straight. Like, and I think folks got to see that because unless you follow Florida football, like you watching the videos, you looking at the stuff going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? You watching Napier film. Like, unless you really into Florida football, you don't really know what they really got. They got a lot. You know what I'm saying? Um, and Utah always plays well. Like they're very like disciplined team. Their linebackers are good, but
Yeah.
them missing Devin Lloyd, they're missing their linebacker. I don't think the Sewell kid is that great. Their starting outside linebacker is a guy that we let walk away, and Mahmoud Diabate. Um, their wide receivers aren't very dynamic. They just do what they do well.
Yeah. I can't believe that, bro. They actually do have y'all favorite. For real.
Yeah, man. I'm fan.
By
It's
2.5 points. I'm
um,
taking that bet. I might take that.
look. I'm telling you, like Florida on the field, I don't have any worries about. I just want them to get to a hot start. I want them to get to a hot start to be like, okay, they for real. That's it. Because I like once we play our first four games, like it's them, Kentucky, Tennessee. Like we getting some of the games out the way. But we come out 4-0 when we start the thing. That's
Oh no,
when
I
folks.
take it back. I'm sorry, I read it wrong. They're favored. They're favored to win 37-29. They favored by more than a touchdown. Ooh.
Yeah. So we,
We
I have no doubt, and for it's going to be a good game. It's going to be one of those games to where it's a good measuring stick. Like, do you want to start against a team like Utah? Absolutely not. But when you want to see how where you at, you play. You know what I'm saying? You play a team like Utah. Like that first game of the year is where people had the hiccups and stuff. But these Billy Napier, man, he is militant, dog. Like people really that I see now why people would be like, oh, the Saban thing. Not saying he's going to win 20 natties or nothing, but saying how like the approach to stuff. Oh, it's very,
I
it's
got
very,
you.
it's very
I
Bama like.
mean,
It's
you
kind of
gotta
weird.
tell me, I kinda watched it
Yeah,
unfold for
like
myself.
yeah, like
But
Kirby. Like Kirby's very militant. Like I don't care if you do the right thing if you're not in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Like Kirby's very, especially with his defense. Like it's very, very on point. Yes, I would expect you to thank people to Utah. But
I can do that. They can use the Luther and then probably
yeah, I
run.
mean, I don't
Yeah.
expect us. I don't expect for us to compete for the SEC championship or nothing like that. So I expect a few losses. I just hope the losses are like, ooh, like 3 point or like a touchdown. Like I don't want to see no 45 to 18 games. Like I want to see like 35,
Uh,
32,
y'all get
35,
blown off
28.
that field, boy. That's ecstatic. Tough.
So that's the thing. But that defense, I got fit. Like from what I've been seeing and who I because I like we know people who like works for the staff that be in like our little chats and stuff like that. It's gonna be some names and some things that happen that people don't expect. And I ain't going it's good. It's very good for Florida, especially that defense and offense. Like receiver room,
Hmm.
them kids is different. Like this training staff is way better than the last one. Like these kids are faster, they're leaner, they stronger. They like a how you would expect Florida to be. That's how they are now.
I
But
mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna
yeah,
see,
we're
man. I
gonna
think
see,
there's a
man.
couple teams, man. I like. What do you think about the big matchups? And we're gonna lead this. I guess this will lead us right into our next segment. Where we're gonna talk about this realignment, man. And what do you think about the big matchup now that they're gonna have? I guess now you got Ohio State. You got more than Michigan. I know it's not much, but I think Ohio State now has another legit threat with Lincoln Riley coming over there.
Man, it's gonna be. This isn't good for Ohio State. This ain't good for Ohio State and Michigan, um, at all. Because now the uh, now the excitement of the Big Ten, you got to throw USC in there. UCLA, ain't nobody worried about UCLA, but USC coming over, them kids just as dynamic athletes as Ohio State. They have the heritage, they have the backing, they have the whole West Coast. I mean, because now you got Lincoln Riley going against Dan Lanning for recruiting. Lincoln Riley gonna win that every time. You know what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying?
selling Dan short.
I'm not selling him short. I just think
And he got the
I
power
have,
of Nike
and
behind him.
it's one of those
And he
things.
got the power of Nike. Y'all forgetting about that.
He
They
does
just
have the
haven't had
power
a
in it.
coach that tapped into it, and it wasn't legal when Cristobal left. But now that they're about to open up that bag, I think Nike has an advantage over everybody.
If they decide to use it, because what'll happen is
That's true.
you have
Other
Oregon
Nike
only
schools,
Nike,
you got other. I guess it's not. You can't just cater to Oregon with Georgia's a Nike
right?
school.
Exactly. Like
But
you gotta.
but but what I offer you behind closed doors that Nike's right there. You can't stop it. You can't say anything about it. I think UCLA. I don't know about them. I think they're going to be bottom, bro.
UCLA, yeah, UCLA. I'm not
They
worried
about
about
to be.
UCLA. Like they're
I don't even know how they got in on this deal, bro. How did they even get in on this? I have no clue.
yeah, but Ohio State's going to be good because they got the Oklahoma. I mean, they got the Oregon State coach, defensive coordinator coming over, so they're going to be good. Like defense is was their weakness, and they're going to be good this year. So I say watch out for Ohio State. USC coming over. It's going to be interesting to see
I think
Ohio.
Ohio State will be one of the final four teams. I mean, I think they're going to have a bad
They
taste in their mouth from Michigan too. You know what I mean? And I think Michigan lost a lot, but
they're going to smash. I think they're going to smash Michigan. It ain't even going to be close. But I will say this: it's going to be very interesting to watch all them California schools go over all the way to Iowa or go over
man, I'm
to
telling you.
Michigan and the winner and play them teams. Hey, it's different.
You imagine going to Michigan State, bro? That game always be full of snow. That game, Michigan State game, is always full of snow. And then you going from Southern Cal practicing all week, go up there and get ready to play a football game. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
I mean, I think
It's
it'd be fun. I like more matchups like this. Again, I think the conference realignment creates a situation where you get more of the big game, or bigger games, more teams that we want to see play each other. You know what I mean? Now I might be inclined to stay up and watch Ohio State go over there and play USC. You know what I mean, on the West Coast. I might have to, that's a 10 o'clock kick. I might have to get up and watch it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying it's a big game. It means something.
right.
Nobody's watching Arizona State versus USC.
No.
Ain't nobody watching that, man. Nobody care
Now
about that.
talk about.
So
Go ahead. So we got our guests ready. We're gonna bring them on. Uh, let's go ahead and bring on Jake, man. Uh, let's see. Oh, there you go,
Yo,
my
Cowboy
guy,
Nation.
my
what's
cousin.
happening, man? What's
What's up?
happening, man?
What's
So
up?
What's
What's up,
I
happening?
gotta
bro?
introduce
I
my,
just
my
want
guy Jacob. Oh, go
I
ahead,
just
man.
want to comment on this right here, man. I was
Coming
I
on
was
with
just
it.
I was just watching the college sports review. I think it's Fox Sports on one of the apps my brother got back there in the room and whatnot, and I just see that USC and USC and UCLA are
Yep.
coming to the SEC. I don't think they want to do that, bro.
No, they're going.
I
So they're
don't.
going
They
to
want the
they're going to the Big Ten.
Big Ten.
The Big Ten. I still don't think they want to do that, bro. Because
I,
the conference that they're in, it's not built like that. Now, I'm gonna say this, man. The the people that put the most players in the NFL, of course, the SEC, the ACC, and the Big Ten.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so I just think they ain't really built for that, man. I think it's
This
gonna be that's gonna be embarrassment on the school, man. I can understand the money that they'll get. Each school will get
That's
$100 million.
exactly what it is.
Each school will get $100 million, but bro, but you don't want your school to be embarrassed either.
This
Yeah.
is 100% for contracts for Fox to add some more
And
revenue.
it's for the college football playoff too. Again, you gotta. How are you going to get in if you UCLA? Not if you USC. You don't have a payoff
You
because
were good in the Pac-12, so it's one of the things to where it's like the suits, the guys that make the deals with Fox, because it's pretty much Fox versus CBS. CBS got the SEC, ACC. Fox got, you know what I'm saying, the Pac-12, Big Ten, and all that. Well, Big Ten. They are up there like, oh man, it don't make sense. USC, people there, Lincoln, we're going to get people to watch. But the football aspect of it is like, yo, you just put these boys from easy shoe-in for the Pac-12. All they had to do was be Oregon and Utah. That's it.
but you can't call it easy because if you're gonna always be battling a one loss SEC champion to get in. Because if you're gonna have a SEC, if you have an undefeated SEC team, if you have an undefeated Big Ten team, you have an undefeated ACC team. That Pac-12, because of that weak schedule, that Pac-12 undefeated. If you have an undefeated Pac-12 champion, maybe you can have like clean sweep. But you're gonna always argue is that team can be able to compete with that one loss Georgia, one loss
But
Bama,
but that's
and
the
now you
thing.
don't have that.
But that's the thing with the Pac-12. How their thing was set up, they always were finishing top 15. You had Oregon, Utah, and USC. USC's now they're going to be ranked the top 15 team. Oregon's always was 5, 10. Utah's always top 10. So now, because when you look at it, they have the power because their ranking is always going to be up there because they're not playing a lot of other people. So when you say a Pac-12 champ, that holds weight because the other powerhouses in your conference are high rated teams. So they would beat out a one loss SEC team. But now you taking your Pac-12 guy, send him to the Big Ten. So now all Utah got is Oregon, and it's just sitting there like, okay. And now Utah's kind of left out the drive because if you beat Oregon and say Oregon isn't in the top 10 anymore, now
But
it's
But
like,
who?
dang,
none of them
But
schools were
but
finishing that good though. When none of
but
those schools
who
out there that good, nobody,
who's
nobody
who's
got that.
searching for Utah though? Like when you say Utah in football, I
Nobody.
just I'm
but
just like
they're
I'm just like
constantly in
I've
the
been
top
watching
10.
college football since I was like young, bro. Like and Utah in football is like it's poison to my ears,
No,
man.
I hear you, but because it's one of those things to where you don't see it on TV all the time, and
Exactly.
that's why they're leaving the Pac-12 to go to the Big Ten.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, they're always top 10 ranked because they don't
Who?
lose a lot of football. Utah, they may lose
Man,
like
Hey,
listen,
maybe
they're
ho, ho,
top
ho, ho, ho,
10, but
Ken.
you can be
Ho,
top
ho, ho,
10, bro,
ho.
but that's not the goal. The goal is to get to the Final Four, to make them,
So I'm
that
just saying
committee choose you.
that's what holds
The
weight
But
as
committee
a
ain't choosing
conference.
nobody in Utah, man. Don't nobody
But
want to see Utah versus Alabama.
But
Nobody.
that's what I'm saying. It holds weight when your top three teams are all rated top 15 rankings. That holds
well,
weight.
I can say this about Utah. They just recently I guess got noticed in top 15 and stuff like that. And then, when they got noticed, I was like, shit, they must bought some players because who the fuck want to come out and play in Utah? Like, what?
Well, they get to play Florida week 1. What you think gonna happen there?
I think Florida gonna smash them, bro. You know why I think that? Because I don't think the talent level and the skill set level and the recruitment level Utah gets that a state like a Florida get or a state like a Georgia get. So I don't really think it's going to be a close game. Now they
So
might
you
go.
say put my money on them because right now Vegas got them favored to win.
They should. They're a top 10 ranked team. That ranking goes a far away with these folks. At the
I'm
end
just
of the
asking
day.
So,
Jacob. So go on,
so, so
put my money on Florida.
yeah. I'm gonna say 21-10.
I like it. I like it. We'll give them 10.
And I'm gonna tell you why 21-10. Because the front line of Florida is not going to let the quarterback of Utah plant his feet. He's a good quarterback, but he likes to plant his feet. if he don't plant his feet, he throws off balance. He can't throw off balance. Any
I like
quarterback that plant their feet, man, if you don't allow them to plant their feet a certain way, you can annihilate them.
right. And it's
Annihilate them, man.
and I think it's going to be a different, like you say, a talent thing. They play well. It's like one of those games where it's like, you go to a park, 5-on-5 pickup, and this team has all the ballers, but this team has like the guys who play together all the time. So they
Right.
know it's like the chess pass. And they usually be beating the talented teams because they just do well together. That's what happens with Utah. And then again, like you
Yeah,
said,
this
they only
Utah
play
team is a senior. You're all right.
right.
They got a lot of seniors.
And they, like you say, they play in Oregon, USC, who else? So it's like,
But I will say this about Utah.
Stanford,
yeah,
I
Oregon
will say
State,
I will say this about Utah. Utah do have them hard nosed
Washington.
white boys that don't never quit, that don't never get tired. Like when you
I mean,
hit
that's
them,
cool. You remember when Washington came up here and played Bama in the college football playoff? They ain't get tired. They just got their ass whooped the whole night.
that's true. That's true. But all I'm saying though, bro, is a team that's in shape that don't never get tired. If they can wear you down within those first two periods of the game, they can whoop your ass.
hey man,
Yeah,
I'm gonna put
man.
it like this: summertime in the swamp, 7:30 p.m.
Uh,
Eastern time is different than when you playing in Utah or playing at noon. Like that
this is a neutral
nighttime,
site game, right?
no, it's in the swamp.
Are they coming to your house? Oh, that ain't
Yes,
there.
dog. Like that's and it's the first game to see. Now, if we was playing in week 8, I might be like, because
Oh,
it
yeah,
gives us
it is.
time to get
Yeah,
rolling. But that first game of the year, you coming to the
September
swamp at
3rd.
night. Fam, the only team that's
September
seen
3rd, 7 p.m.
the
Oh,
Ooh.
only team that's seen Florida in the swamp like full tilt. You saw what happened to Bama last year. Like when it happened to like
Wait, time out. Bama
LSU.
won.
Bama,
Don't
yeah,
start
Bama
that.
won, but they
Start that.
Utah ain't got the Heisman Trophy runner and 3 first round wide receivers and the first pick on the offensive line and the best rusher in college football.
Why?
And
Why is this not a neutral site game? Bro? How y'all get this game at home? That's
I,
crazy.
I don't know. I'm
And
well,
mad.
at
well,
night,
Like,
well, well,
like you
hey,
said,
man,
and it's at night too, bro.
this is
well,
this is what
they,
I can
they
tell
they
you,
do this
Steve.
like years in
It
advance.
ain't favoritism, man. Every
No, it
team that's
ain't. No, no,
out,
no.
look,
They do home and homes. I understand
no,
what's
no,
going
no,
on.
no.
No,
That ain't
it's
what I'm
not a
saying.
home and home
That
thing.
ain't what I'm saying. But what I can tell you about coaches that's from places like Wyoming, Utah, and University of South Dakota, places like that, bro. When they get to play a team like Florida, they want to come to Florida because they don't get out there that much. So
Yeah,
like it's like not it's the experience for the coach, but it's experience for the players too.
yeah.
Because
They get that recruiting. They can sell that on
I
recruits
mean,
too.
but
So
you
yeah,
also have to
I
look
agree.
at it.
I
It's
agree with you
the
on that.
game's happening in 2022. I think this game was scheduled back in 2019. Like it's one of
We
those things
got a
where it's
home
like
and home with Florida
if you
State coming up.
schedule
I can't wait.
if we were to schedule the University of Maryland, right, and say, hey, in 2027 we're gonna play y'all first game, they'd be like, yeah, bet we'll take that. But let's say in 2027, 2026, they number one team for like 2 years. You don't predict that happening, and I think that's what happened with Utah. Like they just are better now than what they were when were scheduled.
When y'all scheduled this game, y'all probably thought Dan Mullen was scheduling a cupcake. Y'all should have been ranked like top 5 theoretically with this game.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
mm,
Oh,
it's like it's one of them
that didn't
things.
go right. I got you.
Hey, but I mean, I like it's a tune. Like we usually play pretty good in our first game, but this isn't Mullen, and I'm glad it's not because defense, like I say, it's just a
Oh man,
better overall
y'all
team.
might have been. Yeah, I agree on defense.
If we would have played with
They might
Mullen,
have got by
we
y'all. Yeah, they might have put some trick plays in there and scoop. Yeah, they might have
would have
got
been a
y'all.
wrap.
Y'all were real suspect on defense up on the Mullen. I ain't gonna lie about that
Right.
one.
All right. So
I ain't
look,
gonna lie.
we gotta take another 30-second break. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk some Clemson football and some Dallas Cowboy football. How about that?
mm, mm, mm,
Hey, yes, sir. All right. So we're gonna take a
mm.
30-second commercial. All right, man. Jacob the Great. He is a
Yeah,
Clemson
man.
fan, Dallas Cowboy die hard.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Look,
man.
man.
Yeah,
So
man.
since we'll go with college and then we'll go to NFL. Clemson
Okay.
last year was a, I guess, quote unquote down year, but y'all still was 10-3, right? 10-2, ten
Right.
and three. Like it's
Hey,
still
who
was
Two, three,
who
decent.
did they
10-3.
lose to? Who did they lose to last
I will.
first game
I
of the
will.
season?
Our first game was lost to Georgia. I think it was 10-7, but I really wasn't impressed with the game at all by
Oh
either
I
yeah, it
know
team.
was
you
ugly.
weren't.
Yeah, it was
You
ugly.
know
Okay.
what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
know.
We paid that
So,
dub.
yeah.
It
Oh,
impressed me. I was very impressed by the way that
So
defense
what?
no,
handled
you
y'all
wasn't.
So
offense.
No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't, man. You was talking shit about the offense and defense, bro.
Not the
No,
defense.
because
No, the defense played great.
because
The
one thing I
defense
know
gave
about
up
you,
three
Steve,
points.
you don't like close games at all. So stop it,
Who
bro.
me?
Stop it.
I want to win. I don't care if it's
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can win by
yeah,
an inch or
yeah.
you can
Okay.
win by
man,
a mile.
Yeah.
where them sound effects?
Blase, blase, blah, 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 blah.
Drop the
But
bomb.
anyway, man.
Hey.
Anyways, a lot of Clemson fans look at that as a real poor season. You know,
Right. It
but
was looking ugly.
but 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 I also tell people it's a whole lot of teams out there that lost way more than 3 games. So
Yeah.
shut
I
your ass up and be grateful.
Hey, I took that.
I
I
got
took
my
that
national
record.
title though.
I
What you
took that
think you
Yeah, you
gonna do
record.
did.
this year
You
though,
did.
Jacob? Nah, for real. What y'all got this year though? For real. If you're looking at Clemson,
Um,
looking at a
we
realistic, y'all
we
play
actually
Miami
got
now. Y'all do play Miami this year.
one of the best. We got 2 top quarterbacks. That was in top 5 in the nation. We got a good linebacker core. We got a great running back record, great secondary record. I think we're gonna be all right, man. I think we're gonna be all right. I think that, man. We ain't gonna lose no 3 ball games. I'll tell you that.
All right, now I'm looking at y'all schedule. They'll play Georgia Tech first, then Furman,
W.
then
That's all. Oh, y'all
Louisiana
play them
Tech.
first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
then Louisiana Tech, then Wake Forest, then NC State, then Boston College, then Florida State, then Syracuse, then Notre Dame. That'll be our first test. Notre Dame, then Louisville, which will be a sneak game, but that's at home. And then it's Miami and South Carolina. Yeah, y'all easily could be undefeated by the time y'all see
Man,
Miami.
Tony Perkins, ain't nobody losing to no Canes, bro. Who has lost to the Canes in the last damn 15 years? Nobody, baby.
That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact. That's a fact. Look,
Hey,
no,
I'm just
look.
saying, man.
That's a fact. So is DJ gonna be the starter at the end of the season, or he
I
gonna
Ooh.
don't
get
think
taken
so, bro.
over?
I don't think so, man. DJ's been, and I kind of blame Dabo for DJ struggling. You know why, man? When you got a new quarterback in, you got to have plays that's designed for the quarterback to give him some comes, give him some upbeat. Dabo, Dabo ain't, or maybe DJ. It's not that skill as a Taj Boy, as a Deshaun Watson, as a Trevor Lawrence.
Do
Maybe
you?
maybe there needs to be some new design plays for him, like 15-yard
Yep.
dunk pass, a 70-yard curl route, like things that Tom Brady hit you with, bro. Short passes that kill you and get you all the way down the field. It don't have to be a
I
long
do
bomb
blame
all the time.
offensive coordinator. I do blame Clem's offensive coordinator. Like that game against Georgia, he made that boy try to read the field too much instead of just giving him easy plays. Like give him a easy pass, a design play to get somebody open. Maybe the defense was just too good. They couldn't do that, but it was just yeah. That
But I also think last year y'all starting running back Will Shipley. He was hurt, right?
Yeah, he hurt.
Yeah. So I think that's the one thing. That's the first year that Clemson running game wasn't a major factor, and I think that's what you saw as well. When Trevor Lawrence was there, he had ETN. You know what I'm saying? Like
true.
when even if you go back to the Massage King, um, Deshaun Watson,
You say the
when
massage king?
but he had a mean running back group too. I think this is the first year that we saw like, oh, maybe that Clemson running back depth ain't what it used to be.
Yeah.
But and now y'all don't have Brent no more. He's at
Yeah,
Oklahoma,
like Taj Boyd had C.J. Spiller. So
and he had Billy Napier as OC
yeah, yeah.
until he smacked Debo. Until he had to smack Dabo. He got fired. But
So, hey man, but we gonna see, man. We gonna see. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna ride it out with him. But all I do know is this right here: you ain't gonna mention college football without mentioning Clemson. That's facts.
So look,
That's
we
a
got
fact,
we got
Jack.
Miami fans that watch this and they're excited
Man,
because
don't
they
nobody
have
care about no Miami fans. This dude Tony Perkins talking about a 15-yard dunk pass. Yeah, bro. If you know anything about football, they do throw 15-yard dunk passes.
they better Miami better rely on them 15-yard dump passes. That
My,
downfield
cause they trash, bro.
Tyler Van
They
Duck,
they
I don't
they,
know.
they trash because you can't keep Miami players out of the script club, tossing it up. Come to practice hungover. You can't keep them out of the script club, bro. Partying with Uncle Luke. You know what I mean? So yeah, come on. Let me see you about them things. Do the wrong.
Do the rap. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Mr. Legend, Mr. Mr. One thing. All right, so look, man. So let's transition to college. We went from a very successful program at Clemson to now we're
Mhm.
talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my God, boy! Look at
Now,
him. Look at him.
now we've had our conversations. You know what I'm saying? We've had our jokes and stuff. My Dallas Cowboys. What do you expect realistically? What do you expect from them this year?
Uh, Realistically, I looked at the schedule, right, and so with the schedule, I know we can still go 12-5, bro. Because it's only certain teams on there that I think that's high end teams. Like you got a Rams high end, you got Green Bay that's high end, you got the Bengals that's really high end, and the Colts and the Vikings are iffy. It could go either way.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Now I have a
But
but
but but the Philadelphia Crows and and the Washington Sandbags, and and the New York Midgets, we're not too much worried about them, and we definitely worry about the Arizona Crybabies because Kyler Murray, we need to get him a pacifier, some baby wipes, and some Enfamil.
hey man, he went to your house and got busy.
He did, he did,
I
he
think I
did,
think
he
the
did.
Cowboys, man, I I have this notion. I think Zeke will be traded by the deadline. For some reason, I just think he tries to, how like Kraft and in New England, they'll get rid of those guys and get picks and stuff like that. I don't think, I don't see, ooh, my bad. I'm trying to see. Never mind.
Can we
Never
move? It
mind.
won't.
I don't see that happening as far as what Dallas does, like trying to get rid of players at the right time. It's like they always do it either too early or too late. And I think they're going to try to do it with Zeke because I think Pollard is very, very, very capable back. I think he would start on many other teams. But I think they're going to try to get something for Zeke because y'all are missing that explosiveness on offense that Dak needs. Like Dak needs that explosive guy, and I don't know if y'all
Hold up,
got
man.
that.
Hold
Nine.
up, hold up,
I
man.
said
Who
I
who
said
who
about
who
9 and 8 too. Now
who
that's what I
who,
gave it to.
who is this dude, Tony Perkins, and who is his team? Cause I know his team trash. Don't tell me you know Miami fan because bro, you can't talk football with the Pop Warner League.
I don't know who Tony pro team is. I got to think about that one. I
Now
don't
you a
know.
Bucks fan. Now
No,
you
that's
get
that's
out of here,
that's
bro.
that's nah, that's Marcus. That's Marcus. See,
Oh,
everybody say 6 losses. Somebody said they should win the division. We got the schedule up in front of us, so everybody looking at the schedule right here.
Look,
We can
I,
see it.
I have I having a rough year because one, your leader Mike McCarthy, I don't think he
Mike who? Mike who?
and his name
Mike who?
McCarthy.
Them boys coach themselves. Mike don't coach nobody. Mike
Oh,
just
That's
stand
the
there.
problem.
that's already the problem. You got
The
Dan
Mike
best
just
thing
Quinn
y'all
on
got,
clapping
the
ass.
best thing y'all got is Dan Quinn as defensive coordinator. If it weren't for him, That might get y'all over the
Well,
top.
all the Falcons fans said Dan Quinn trash. Every
As a
Falcons fan I
as a
talked
head
to
coach, yeah, but as a
said he
DC,
trash.
he's
As a
great.
DC, he good, but the head coach he can't
Head
manage
coach,
no
no,
game, man. Nah, he
no.
can't do
But
it.
as a
But let's
DC,
Yeah.
look at this schedule though. So against the Bucks, bro, what we got? You think y'all gonna beat Tampa Bay opening at Tampa?
Well, it can go either way. Just like if you look at when we played Tampa on last season, man, we actually should have won that game. You know what I mean?
to hell, man.
I'm gonna go with a
Y'all
loss
not
on
beating
that
y'all
one.
not beating Tom
Okay.
Brady.
All right, so that one. Now the Bengals, I don't got you beating the Bengals either. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
The-
Okay.
That's
Okay.
That's two L's. So we starting off 0-2. It's a little trouble in
Giants, y'all
Cowboy
better beat
Nation.
the Giants.
They're
It
gonna
won't
beat
even
the
be a
Giants. I got you beating the Giants. I got you beating the Washington. I got you beating the Bears. So what? We back to 2-2 after 4 weeks. We 2-2.
All right.
in LA. I don't see it.
Me either. Beating the Rams. I'm gonna have to get a Ram down. Now y'all
Now,
gonna split. Now you gonna split with the Eagles. So I don't know if
yeah,
you want you want to.
Back up, back. Ain't nobody gonna split with no Eagles, Steve. You need to stop talking that horse shit, bro. You need to stop there, bro.
They gonna
This
make.
is
They
this is
gonna.
this is the epitome of disrespect. Tony Hush, man. Ain't nobody going on 9-8. And man, who is your team? You're a whole clown for putting that up there. Clown.com.
but I will say this. I initially was like the Cowboys won't win the division, but looking like after watching and kind of digging some more, I think it'll be between the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Definitely, man. Look at the
I
Eagles. Don't
think the
add it on. Look
Cowboys.
at what they've added
I
on
don't
both
think the
sides of the
Giants
ball.
definitely not.
Eagles
And I don't.
quarterback is real trash, bro. He real suspect. I'm talking about trash.
But they have a
Trash.
great. But they don't need him to be the
Yeah,
same.
he doesn't have to be
He
Dak
doesn't have
Prescott.
to be. That's the thing. Like they put stuff
He
around
don't.
him to where he can really dunk and dip and give.
That 15
Now,
yard don't pass.
and
Give it to AJ Brown.
their defense got better. Like I think
A
people
whole lot better.
underestimate Kobe Dean in the middle. I think he's going to have like a not Michael Parsons season type, but he'll
The
have
impact.
impact.
And
He'll
then
have
you got
impact.
Jordan Davis and you got Fletcher Cox in the middle, bro. You can't run Zeke. You're not gonna be able to run
And
Zeke. He's too slow to get outside.
it's they're building to stop
They're
y'all.
building to beat y'all. They're
That's what they're
building.
building. They're
They
not even
built this
building
team
to win the. They're building
no
to win the
to
division. That's it.
they're building that team just to beat Dallas. But let's get back to the schedule. All right, so we at the Rams. The Rams we said L. So we're gonna split with Philly. That's how I feel. I feel like it'll be a split.
So you don't get to say that. You just get to read the schedule off. That's all
All
you get
right,
to do.
I'm reading it. What you got? Okay, Philly. You at Philly.
Yeah, we gonna beat Philly.
All
The
right.
first time we're gonna beat Philly by 14, and the second time we're gonna beat them by 10.
All right. Then you got Lions. That's a win.
That's a
You got
win.
Bears. That's a win.
That's a win.
Packers now at the Packers.
In
I,
November.
I can't say we're losing them. You know why? It's a toss up because I looked at the Packers receiver core, and Aaron Rodgers rely on the receivers all the time. He has his whole career,
I
and
mean,
and
Aaron Jones,
and,
top 7 running back in the
and
league.
yeah, okay, he can do that, but he still, no matter, even when he had Amon Green, he still relied on them receivers, bro. No matter what, no
All
matter
right.
what, he's a quarterback that rely on receivers, and he don't got none. This year he got nobody, baby.
See what
Yeah,
you doing.
I'm just
This
playing
guy.
around with this thing, man. My fault.
This guy. So
You like that one better, bro? Nah, leave it like that. Go ahead, it's straight. Leave it like that.
yeah, we don't got to see Steve face.
Yeah, that's how I'm here. You hear me?
All right. So after that, you got the Vikings.
That's a
Justin
toss up.
Jefferson.
Like I said,
I
the
gave
Colts and
y'all
the
that
Vikings,
W. I actually gave y'all a W.
but
The
but
Vikings,
but
I
the
don't
Colts
trust the
and the
Vikings.
Vikings, not with. I don't trust them because
Kirk
we gonna
Cousins?
we
Shit.
Kurt. We don't know if we're gonna get Kurt stay in the park and smoke a cigarette or Kurt give me a Budweiser or like you listen, bro. You can't listen,
Yeah,
man.
I don't trust
We don't
Kirk,
know
bro.
what Kirk you want to
Hey
get.
man,
That's
all I can say about Kirk Cousins, he's the smartest negotiator on the planet because he's still getting $35 million a year this year.
boy.
So
Hey
no.
man, shout
So
out to his
no.
agent.
Yeah,
All
man,
right.
that's
So
crazy.
Good money.
Giants. So Giants, y'all will beat the Giants. Colts. I don't know. I mean, y'all got them at home. So that's a good thing. But I think that Colts offense with a quarterback who's a very accurate quarterback. I don't I
Well,
don't know
how accurate is the Colts quarterback? Because Steve always talk shit about him.
The
because his
Colts
arm
quarterback. We talking about
because
Matt Ryan?
Matt
Yeah,
Ryan. You
I
don't
know
need
that's
Matt
a win
Ryan
for the Cowboys. Come on, man. I'm not gonna play with these boys like that. Matt Ryan ain't. A lot of people done gave me a lot of shit about talking about Matt Ryan. Hold on, take this off screen real quick. Hold on, let me go see my face real quick. Take this out. A lot of folks done talk a lot of shit about me and what I had to say about Matt Ryan, but I cannot wait till it comes to fruition. And he sat there and throw that first pass when he got somebody wide open, streaking down the middle, and he dropped that goddamn ball 10 yards short. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Because I done seen it. I done seen it. Everybody talking about clean pocket. He ain't had no good offensive line. That man will have a clean pocket and overthrow Julio by 10 yards. And that's Julio. Julio 6'10", 6'11". How the hell you overthrow Julio?
That's funny.
Like, man, that nigga, he inaccurate, bro. He inaccurate. If you hit him in the mouth 2 times, he done for the rest of the game. He get the man happy feet. He get the falling backwards while he throwing passes and shit.
Lord.
Like, come on, man. I haven't seen enough of that
Hey,
shit. Give me
he might
Mariota.
not
Give me the
he
Rick.
might not have happy feet with that O
He got a
line.
good offensive line now. He good. He got
It's,
a
it's,
running
it's,
game.
I think if they play within the Colts identity, because
15-yard dunk passes. They throw them 15-yard
15,
dunks. He
10,
good.
15, 20, and maybe one deep ball a half,
Oh shit. Good luck.
maybe one. But
It's a
well,
prayer. He
well,
better
well, well,
he
well
better throw
Steve,
it early. He better throw it
Steve,
early because he's gonna have a
hey
lot
Steve,
of air up on it.
hey Steve, but I know some Atlanta fans that you better not never say that to, bro.
Who? Show him, Clifford. I'm through it.
About
I'm
Matt
through it
Ryan.
through. I'm through it through. I ain't worried about it. I know they don't got at me. They don't got at me. I done had all the dude on 92.9 The Game, the head radio station, John Freaky. He cut me off on the air because I was talking about Matt Ryan too bad. He hung up on me.
hey,
You ignorant boy.
all right. So look,
Tell the truth, man. His wife ugly and shit. Fuck them.
all right,
Excuse me, I'm
Lord
sorry. My
mercy,
bad.
this guy,
This guy,
this boy.
man.
Freddie Freeman too. Freddie too. Freddie can go too, goddamn it.
Look, we ain't going down no Atlanta rabbit hole. This guy. Let's get to
Okay,
this
we
Yeah, I
got
game.
know I'm gonna start.
okay, we
Texans,
got
y'all gonna win. Uh, who the next game after the Texans? Jags. I don't know who the Jags gonna be.
Yeah, man, me either. I ain't gonna lie. Like we get to
that
picking dark
it's
horse.
gonna be
I'm gonna give you a W. I'm gonna give you a W. I'm gonna give you a
it's
W.
gonna
But
be
I'm just saying.
interesting with the Jazz. It's gonna be interesting to see who they are because they added a lot of pieces. A lot of
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
people. You know what I
and
mean?
And
then
this is year 2 of Trevor. You don't have Urban Meyer walking around kicking people. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you know, I seen Trevor Lawrence wife put out a public message talking about
Exactly.
boy, Urban Meyer is the epitome of a scumbag on this earth. I said, oh my God, bro.
hey, chill out. Talk about my coach, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Urban Meyer,
yeah,
bro?
yeah,
Man.
yeah. Urban, this guy. Yeah, Urban, man. Shout out to that 30 for 30 coming out. So who are Eagles? We already talked about the Eagles. You said y'all not gonna lose. We got y'all splitting. At the Titans, December 29th, outside, 260 pounds, running at you 28 miles per hour.
Oh, Tony is a Jags fan. I forgot. My fault.
Oh
Oh,
God.
well,
That's why he don't talk
well,
football.
well,
That's why.
well, yeah, that's why we can't talk Tony, man. We can't talk to Tony, man.
We just
I
gonna
Because
we just
forgot.
gonna
Tony,
overlook that. We just
Tony,
gonna
Tony gonna be sneaking Urban Meyer in the game. Have scribbles in the locker room. Like, no, man, we can't.
yeah, we just gonna let that go. Titans, what y'all gonna do against the Titans?
I got the
Man,
Titans winning that game, man. I
I
got the
mean,
Titans winning that game.
I got the Titans having a big run game, but not a big pass game, and so the running back gonna be wore down by the third quarter because they ain't gonna be able to get no pass off.
All right, and then I know I'm sorry. Hey, I couldn't imagine watching
Man,
football being a Miami
we don't
fan
want to
and a
hear.
Jackson fan.
We don't hear the one I know we saw. We don't hear that, bro. That sound like you on to a Timberlake. Cry me a river.
See, that's because he can't brag on recruiting for Jacksonville and in the off season.
Ooh.
So So he's
He a
so
Miami. He a Canes fan too. Yeah, he a
so he
big
got to
Canes
wait.
fan.
So that's why they excited on the off season because the football part
So
is where
man, but
things
how
get
you be
different.
a Miami Canes fan and you a Jacksonville your pro football team? Like, dog, man,
He
like
probably liked them when they were doing good. He
Hell,
seen like a
The
gambler.
Dolphins ain't been. When the Dolphins been good?
never.
I don't know.
Hey, get what? And now that we talking about Dan Marino is getting surpassed by a lot of these quarterbacks. So he's dropping out of that top 10 all time.
Shout out,
I
shout out,
mean, I mean,
shout out to Hard Rock never being full.
I mean,
Them
I
boys,
mean, but we still can't deny that Dan Marino was an elite quarterback in his era. He was still an elite quarterback in his era. So
Yeah,
I
he was.
mean,
I mean, he was, but I'm just saying when you start looking at the top 10 quarterbacks all time, you got to start putting some Aaron Rodgers where you put Big Ben at. You know what I mean? It's some guys that you can't really.
I don't put Big Ben in no top 10.
I'm just giving you a name. I'm just giving you a name. But the
You
numbers
know,
say otherwise. The numbers say otherwise. And the championship. He got two, don't he? So I can't come on, man. I can't sleep
only
on
thing
Ben.
I can say about Big Ben, hi, I did it and I got off.
There you go. Man, we'll get to that. We're gonna talk about more about that top 10 in a minute. What
yeah,
you got the last game? Last game. Now I said that I was gonna
Commanders.
split with I split all the divisions.
But
I
the
split all the
man,
divisions.
I don't know, man. Like, if you gonna take a split game with the Washington Fleabags,
Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise.
man, please, man, they are trash.
So I got y'all at what's this? Looks like 9, 8, 10, and 7.
I think that's respectable.
I think so. 9 and 8,
I,
10 and
I,
7.
That'll win you
I
the
don't,
division.
I
Damn
don't
sure
think
will.
I don't think that's respectful to win 7 ball games. I think that's a trash season to lose 7 ball games.
No. I said 9. You'll win 9 or 10. You'll win 9 or 10 games.
But I say to lose 7 ball games is trash.
Oh, lose 7. Oh,
I don't know, Jake, man. I don't know, guy.
I see
That's a
7 losses. I see them easy.
I think we'll go 12-5.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
hey man.
At best 12-5. At worst 10-7.
Look, I feel you because that's how I feel about my games. I think we're gonna win some that we probably gonna lose. It's the
Yeah.
fan in you.
Yeah,
I know when you won't be winning.
but man, until Jerry
All
Jones
right,
die,
all
you
right.
know, until Jerry Jones die, bro, we ain't gonna see no championship. Jerry Jones to make me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, buddy. And these prices keep
Damn,
going up.
what's Jerry do? Then he just paid that little girl off. He didn't want to have no relationship with that girl. Jerry ought to be shaming.
Hey
Yeah.
man, what's
He
she like
gave her, he gave
38,
her, he
40,
gave her
man?
some
Get your
money
ass
and a
out of
Whataburger
here. Get
bag.
your ass out of here, man.
He
Get your
gave her a
ass out of here,
Whataburger.
man.
He gave her a Whataburger bag with some money, and it was like, "Go ahead on."
Hey
You know
man,
he
hey
loved
man,
Whataburger.
hey man, he gave that girl some money she never had for her life. The check for $2.7 million. Get your ass out of here. Come on
She
out here,
knew.
man.
Look, she knew, and he knew that was his daughter. And she was like, "I need some money. I'm about to go public, or you can just pay me off, give
Man,
me some M's, and I call it a day." So
man,
look, man,
listen.
we run out of time. We already at an hour. You know what I'm saying? Uh, top 5 tight ends of all time. All time.
Yes, sir. Now this is tough. Now the college
Tight
list
ends, bro.
was a little tougher than the rest of them, bro. I
So
ain't gonna lie.
ho. Are we talking about the best tight ends of all time or the top 10 tight ends in the last 5 years?
No,
Or
No, of
what we
all
talking about?
time.
all time,
In college?
College
college
and
and
pro.
pro. Yep.
But whatever list you got, if you don't got both, that's fine. But so you want me to go first?
Yeah,
Yeah, go
yeah.
ahead.
Let's
Go
go.
ahead.
I go first. I'll start with NFL because I think that's the understood
Now
one.
let's go with college because NFL is gonna. I
College,
think
all
college.
right.
Yeah, let's go
College.
with college.
Woo! I hope my Miami fans is
I'm
on
finna give
here.
you. Oh man.
Hope my Miami fans is on here. I got now. This isn't necessarily in particular order because it's just splitting hairs and
Yeah.
ages and decades. But I got the unicorn, Kyle Pitts, on there. You got to put Kyle Pitts on there all time. I got Aaron Hernandez on there.
Oh
I
what?
sure do.
Oh,
And the only reason I have Aaron Hernandez on there because
oh my bad. Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez on there.
Gunshots.
Yes, absolutely. But
Straight killer, boy.
Aaron Hernandez, bro.
hey, but I have a Miami Hurricane on here, Kellen Winslow. You got to
Yeah,
give it. This is one of the
I
things
can say that.
I'm separating the men from the sport. You know what I'm saying? Just being you can't talk tight end in college, and I have Aaron Hernandez and I have Kellen Winslow. Like regardless of what they did, they balled out in college. Then my last two, I have Jermaine Gresham, who was a beast at Oklahoma, just a beast, and then DJ Williams. DJ Williams, one of those guys who I just knew in the pros he was gonna go ham and he ain't do nothing. But in college, he was balling. So those are my five.
Okay. All right. So I ain't watched Mike Dick to play, but I did put Dick on there. They had Dick on every stat list.
Look at you. You talk about me with my old guys.
Yeah,
You want
man,
to
I
put
put
Mike
this.
Dick.
Yeah, man. Tony G, man. I got Tony Gonzalez on my list for college too. I got Jeremy Shockey. You know, I
Yeah,
got to show Miami some love. That boy, he changed tight end,
He
bro. He
wasn't
was the
even
first.
better than Winslow.
I got Winslow on my list too,
yeah, both of
and
them.
I got Ozzie Newsome.
So you don't
Yeah,
have Kyle Pitts?
No, you got
Boy,
no
you
damn Kyle Pitts.
crazy boy.
Tell me who you taking Kyle Pitts over on that list,
Shockey.
man. Come, Shockey, come on, man.
Shockey was the guy on his
Stop
team,
it,
but
man. Get out of here.
Shockey definitely benefited from being with Willis McGahee and all them other guys. And I mean,
Bro,
don't
he
get
was
me
the
wrong,
real first stretch
he's
tight
one of my
end, bro.
favorite he was one of my favorite players in the league. He was the first jersey I bought with my
A
little part
Miami
time
player?
job.
Wait a minute. The first jersey you bought with Emmitt Smith? Ooh, wee.
No, the first jersey I bought was Jeremy Shockey when he was on the Giants.
First one I
I was
think
like
I bought with my money was Mike Vick. I think that was the first my and I bought the
I was
shoes
like
to go with it
15.
too.
I was like 15, had that joint on layaway for like 7 months. You know, putting a little $50 here, $50 there. Yeah.
I went down to Walters and I got my first check. Went to Walters. They already had the Mike Vick throwback, the black, and I had the Vick shoes when he had the first one with the white.
Yeah, no, I already had a Emmett Cowboys jersey. Uh, you know, that's back when jerseys popped. So, jerseys like 300. And I was wearing authentics. I wasn't wearing no print on. So my
Oh
jersey
no,
like
no, no, no!
these
You had to go to Walters and get that thing.
yeah. I don't know
so
about the Baltimore, but yeah.
back to this tight end.
It's a Atlanta thing. Real
I'm
Atlanta.
agree.
Real Atlanta.
I'm agree with Jeremy with Shockley. I'm agree with Newsom. I'm agree with Tony Gonzalez and Aaron Hernandez. And I'm gonna have to throw big boy tight end. What's his name?
Who
Jimmy.
you got?
Jimmy
Oh,
Graham.
Graham
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah,
out of
yeah, yeah,
Miami. Miami done
yeah,
had some.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
Miami done had
they were
some.
tight in you. They were. They
yeah.
were tight in you, man. They had because you still got David and Joku, like they get them boys, and they just got what one or two tight ends again in recruiting. So
The number one tight end in the nation had on dog gloves in his last
okay,
game.
so I
So
had
don't
number
worry
two.
about it. Number two.
So yeah, they
You
yeah
know
man,
we got
Miami.
all the tight ends right now. We getting all the tight ends.
But but but
Only
but
two,
but but,
Tight
but
end coach we got, bro. He
one
can
of them
get
but
us
tight
there.
ends, one of them tight ends need to be a tackle.
Talking about Washington.
Go ahead,
Hey,
put
bro, he done
Washington.
lost some weight. He put up a Zion type picture. Bro, it's slim now, like for real. Real talk.
He ain't fluid, fam. He not gonna play
His
over
feet
them
don't
big.
work, bro. He can't run like that.
Right, he just
no.
look big.
He
Like
just
some dudes
big,
just
bro.
run like.
That's how he look, bro. He built like
That's why it'd be like a
Superman, play like
6'9"
Bane.
power forward because people
Right.
like him.
He should be a power forward.
Power forward,
I agree.
tackle. That's all right, man. He gonna miss his money because he ain't gonna
Yeah,
play
he
no.
got an NIL deal. He got an NIL money. He made a lot of money off
Come
NIL.
on, man. He could be a first round. He could be a top
He
15 first
probably
round
still
pick.
gonna be just based off his size. He might not be first round, but based off his size, he's still gonna get drafted.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
probably get drafted, but
So,
either way, here or there. All right, so pro list. Top 5 NFL tight ends. Jake, you doing your research? I see you clicking.
Well, I can go first on that.
All right, go ahead.
What you got?
Uh, I'm gonna say Jay Novacek, Jason Witten. I'm gonna say Tony Gonzalez.
Oh,
Um, um,
Jason
also,
Witten made this list. Oh my
You
yeah,
said
bro.
you said
Yeah,
Jay
yeah, bro.
Novacek.
Yeah,
Jake
bro.
Novacek.
Yeah. Jay Novacek, Jason Witten, Brent Jones. They used to play for the 49ers. Montana used to throw to him all the time. Um, I'm gonna also say Jeremy Shockley, and I'm gonna have to say Hernandez when he's with the Patriots.
Mm, right. He said, "Whitney, kick this man out of here." That's crazy.
Yeah, okay, all right. No
I
tight
would
end
if you
that.
would have said
Hey,
if you would
listen,
have said
listen,
Dallas
Ken.
Clark, you said Dallas
Listen, bro.
Clark,
No,
I'd have been like, all right.
no. Mr. Ken Florence, you can talk all you want. No tight end your team ever had would have caught for more passing yards than Jason Witten, or scored more touchdowns as a tight end than
That's
Jason
fine.
Witten. So
That man is old and decrepit. He should be. He should.
no, but we wasn't talking about how old it was,
Length of
Ken.
career does not equate to being a great. That's just because you played long. Don't mean you're a great player. That you
Okay,
just stayed healthy.
okay. So Ken, I didn't expect you to give him any props anyway. You know what I
I'm
mean?
not.
And so
Not
I
even a
did,
little bit.
I did, I did, I did,
Who you
I
got,
did.
Ken?
All right.
But it's no tight end that ever played for the Raiders would ever amount to him. Name one.
No, no. I don't know any player that's played for 40 years. But my list,
That man ain't played for no 40 years. Stop it, bro.
he looked like it.
Stop it.
Let's see, my list. I got Gronk on there. You got to put Gronk on the list. I got Tony Gonzalez. I mean, he literally was the tight end of like he had all the records. I got Shannon Sharp on there, Hall of Famer.
Got to put Uncle
And
Shay.
these guys are Hall of Famers, not just
Okay.
Tecmo Super Bowl characters.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
I got Antonio Gates on there. See, he's a
Okay.
guy who played a long time, who actually
Ooh.
So
put up
so
numbers.
so who's on my list is not going to be a Hall of Famer? Who?
I mean, Jason Witten was speaking there.
Jay Novacek a definitely Hall of Famer. Britt Jones definitely Hall of Famer.
Shockey, Hall of Famer.
He will
Who?
be.
Chocolate? No.
He will be though.
People don't forgot about Jeremy Shockey.
He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it.
He ain't
His
never
time
gonna-
might be up. You know, you only get like 5 years to be on the ballot. He might be up.
Right. Let's see. I had Antonio Gates. My fifth spot, man, it was hard because there's some guys, man. Because you have like Vernon Davis, who was
Trash.
but I have a split between Kellen Winslow and Travis Kelsey. I
I
couldn't
went with
choose
Kelsey.
between the two.
Vernon Davis was good for like 3-4 solid years. That's it. And he
Yeah, I
couldn't even
mean,
follow instructions. Like when Mike Singletary
Singletary. Yep.
tried to coach the team, like man, he crying to the GM, man, sit your motherfucking ass down.
Yeah, Savannah State represent freshman year. You know what I'm saying? Bang bang man, it was in there. Hey, I did my time on Savannah State row. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So my first on the list, I got Uncle Sharp. You know, I got Shannon Sharp on there, Uncle Shay.
Gotta
I
have
got
fun.
Tony G. I got Antonio Gates. I got Gronk. And like you said, man, that last one was just like, ugh, man, it's so many different ways you can go. I'm gonna rock with I got like three names wrote down. I'm gonna go with Kelsey. I'm gonna go with Kelsey. I
But
like
but but
Travis
how
Kelsey.
though? How though? Kelsey been playing for like 5 years, so
Yeah, if you
we don't really.
look at his
Oh,
first 5 years,
but
he probably
I
and
don't care.
he's
I don't care. We don't know if he's going to get hurt. We don't know what's going to happen. So how you going to say great? You can't within 5 years.
well, how
You
long you got
can't
to be
say
before you can be great?
you can't say great within 5 years, bro.
How long?
I don't know, but not 5 years, Steven.
Well, look at the
Steven.
numbers. Look at the
Steven.
numbers. Let's look at the numbers.
He's been playing for 9 years. He's coming into his 10th year.
Been playing who for 9 years? Not Kansas City.
Yeah. That man, Kelsey ain't. Kelsey's not a spring chick. Kelsey's about to break every tight end record in the books.
He's seventh. He's seventh on the list of completions. He's going to beat Jimmy Graham. He's going to beat Shannon Sharp. He's going to beat all those guys this year. So he'll be in the top four.
And he's only in year 9 and still running like a 4.3, 4.4, probably like a 4.3, probably like a 4.45.
So of course he'll beat them this year. He's gonna come up because who the hell else does Pretty Ricky got to throw the ball to?
He's gonna get his numbers regardless. He put up 100 catches with
when
they had
Tyreek Hill.
We had Tyreek Hill, Pringle, all those guys. He still put up 100 catches. Like
I'm just saying, man. Travis Kelce, Travis Kelce
is that dude. But
if
man,
he played as long as Witten, he might break Jerry Rice, bro.
I just think your generation, Steve, put somebody in there. Your generation to put somebody in a Hall of Fame so goddamn quick, boy. That can be in.
But he put him in the Hall. What? Like when
he's played 9 years and been an All Pro, probably 7.
He's been All Pro. He's
what else do you want from him?
So I mean, I'm not saying he's not the best tight end in the league because he is, but what I'm saying is going to be interesting because I feel like he'll took a lot of pressure off him as well. Like he took a lot of pressure off him.
And for my generation tight end is Gronkowski. Kelsey is a little bit probably he in the mix, but I'm a Gronk guy. Gronk is the greatest tight end of all time to me.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Here we go. Tony said this because he's white. This is racism.
Tony Gonzalez.
Well, hey man, you can call it what you want to call it, man. Call it what you want to call it. So, because I know you're getting ready to celebrate the 4th of July in popular Cowboys.
Here y'all go.
Tony definitely celebrating 4th of July.
And have your cheese and crackers and with your red wine, and you know what I mean. So I know you getting ready. Grandma, is there any more asparagus? Yeah, I know you're getting ready to celebrate.
Got his red, white, and blue outfit ready.
Yeah. Ready. I want my steak medium rare.
Wait, hold on, bro.
They gonna set it off with the Atlanta hat. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he ain't got no Atlanta hat on. But dog, man, don't do that, bro. Y'all crazy. Hey man, it is 4th of July weekend though, but we ain't gonna.
I want my steak medium rare, eggs over easy, please.
Look, I don't celebrate. Only thing I 4th of July, I just appreciate the day off from work.
I'm out of here, man.
Look, Tony's standing up right now.
Yeah,
man, turn that off. I'm ending the broadcast. Turn that off. You can't tell him no equipment.
Oh man,
that new equipment, but he don't know how to act.
Hey, listen.
You know, it's like when you remember you was like a kid.
I wonder who Tony invited for 4th of July. You know, I wonder who he invited, man. Is he inviting Donald Dump or who's coming?
Is the potato salad gonna have raisins in it? Or
not raisins in it. Yeah, no, y'all said Tony gonna show up with Karen. Stop it, bro.
Yeah, man.
They about to have a party.
Do you have almonds in your chicken salad, Tony? I mean, I don't know.
Hey, no, man, put that down, man.
You know, I just keep one around. You know what I'm saying? Just keep a lid around.
Oh man.
But look, all right, so man, we did our top 5. We didn't kind of hit on everything, man. Shoot, man, Jake, tell them, plug your stuff, man. We got
man, tell them people about your stuff, man. You the podcast king.
Listen, man, you know we got 901 Sports every Sunday, 8:15 p.m., 8:15 a.m. Excuse me, Eastern Standard Time with all us and Queen Crystal. Hey, Crystal, how you doing there? Hey, can't wait to see you Sunday morning.
Wildfire.
Hey, man. And so I got the Chatterbox on Mondays and Tuesday, and I got Big Mouth Media Podcast on Thursdays, man. You know, we interview anybody from from the local business owner to the high end celebrity to the
Hey
nonprofit
man, you
owner.
need to get Tony up there. Tony be shooting video for all the rappers in Atlanta. He's a videographer. That's what he do.
Okay, okay,
Tony,
yeah,
Tony,
I love
Tony
to
got to
have
come
Tony.
down to Dallas and film our commercial.
I love to
Yeah,
have Tony.
Tony, we
So
got to get
yeah,
you. Yeah, we
man.
got to
So
talk to Tony, man. We got to get Tony in Dallas, and we got to get that
right,
man to travel. It might be cheaper for you to come here, but we'll work all that out later. But yeah, Tony is
right,
the
right.
videographer, man. Tony is the one who do the music videos, the commercials. Bro, fly with that camera, man. Bro, fly
Okay,
with that
okay.
camera
Bet.
for real.
We'll definitely get at him, man. So, man, y'all just plug me, man, and I post daily, so you can get at me at Jacob the Great 365 on Twitter, and Jacob the Great on IG, and man, we here, man. So and we booming. This is the year of the
Boom.
millionaire. This is the year of the millionaire. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, next week we back. Do we got a guest next week?
Yes, we're
This,
gonna have a guest next week. Now it's not. I'm gonna confirm it, so we'll put the fly out. But I still gotta confirm it. But yeah, we're pretty sure we're gonna have somebody on next week. We got Crystal. We still want to bring on. We still want to bring Icon on as well. So we're gonna introduce everybody else on the 910 network over the next few weeks. Because man, we think we're about 62 days away, maybe 60 days, right above 60 days, man, right at 2 months. This is the last month without a football game on TV. Preseason started the first week in August. So this is the last month without
I'm
football.
excited.
Yeah,
Last
so
month, man.
so
Football back,
so if
baby.
y'all gonna bring somebody on, y'all better bring them on because football season is gonna be rough, and
Hey,
and I need to be back on here doing football season so we can really chop
we're
it
gonna
up.
bring some people back that talk
Listen,
trash. We're gonna bring back middle of season, bring some of these Miami fans back on after they get a couple games under their belt and see if they still smiling and pumping their chest.
Hey man, I just got one question though. KB and Steve, do they like football more or baseball more in Atlanta?
football, man. Georgia,
Oh, okay,
footballs.
okay,
Football
okay.
town, man. But
No,
don't get
no,
me
I
wrong,
know,
they love their Braves. They love their Braves. And you got a lot of people. My wife has friends, man, they kids do the travel baseball. It's big here, but football is king, man. You got kids, you see kids doing football training
but
every park.
I just think the kids that play baseball and stick with it are the smartest motherfuckers in the world.
And well, it's a little bit more expensive in baseball. It is a lot more thinking than it is in football involved. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
Football definitely has some strategy and all that, but baseball, man, I be sitting at a baseball game and I'm looking at so many different things and so many different,
yeah,
different
yeah.
avenues of the game than
And then
regular
and then and
fans.
then Steve, as much as you pay attention to baseball, I don't know why you ain't coaching baseball. That's
I
crazy to
probably
me.
would, man. The schedule, man. The bank pay me to be on bank time, so
I
Yeah.
understand. I understand. Ain't
I'm
nothing
gonna
wrong
get
with
there
it,
though.
man.
I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get the coaching though. I do
You
want
gotta
to
get
get
the
the
money,
coaching
man.
job though.
But I just want to thank both of y'all for having me on and chopping it up with me, man. And then I want to thank Tony for being a delusional supporter on y'all podcast because he's very delusional, and
He
so
consistent.
so
He consistent.
so salute to you, Tony, man. I rock with you, bro. Thank you for supporting my bros, and I support you. And anything you need to support you on, just drop it in the comment. Let me know. Send me a flyer, whatever, bro.
Man, he
I got
got the
you,
artist,
man.
man. He got the artist. You got the network for the artist. I think you and Tony definitely need to talk, man. Tony need to be
Right.
in what we doing here.
No doubt, man. So fellas, I appreciate it once again, man.
You know it.
No
We
doubt. No
appreciate you.
doubt. Look, man, everybody watching this, man, we ask that y'all like the show, you know what I'm saying? Comment,
Comment,
like
support.
it, share it.
YouTube channel. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got the link in the bio, man. Go down.
Yes,
Please
check us out.
subscribe to the YouTube channel.
For sure, man. We grow, you grow, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's happy.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Peace.
All right, y'all.
Indeed,
We out.
indeed. We out. Till next time.